So this is the basically questions that we will discuss on the gravitation, and we have already studied about that what is free fall, what is the motion, and what is the universal law of gravitation. So today is the time to check how much you have grasped, because you have seen surrounding the planets, the motion of the object and the forces as the cause of motion. We have learned that a force is needed to change the speed of direction of the motion of an object. So all of you log in first, and we always open it in the Chrome, and then you type the www.menti.com, and then you insert the code which I have given you. So we always observe that the object drop from the high fall toward the earth. We know that all the planets go around the sun, and the moon goes around the earth. So there was a lot of questions comes in our mind, why the sun is coming like that, why the moon is moving that, why they are not moving in the straight line. So there are must be some forces acting on that object and the planets and on the moon, that you have already seen. First all of you log in. Only the 6 participants came here. When all will come, then only we will start this test. So we shall discuss the motion and object also in the gravitational force on the earth. Till that I am just revising. So we study how the weight of the body vary from place to places, why the mass is not going to be changed. So we know that the moon goes around the earth, and objects when thrown upwards are just reaching to the certain heights, and then they are just coming on that ground. So all of you log in, all of you log in fast. So when the Newton was sitting under the tree, and that was also the one sudden happens that an apples fall on his head, and the fall of the apple made Newton start thinking, because if anything will come on the head. And then the Newton is also the human being, he was just start thinking that what happens on my head. So all of you fast log in, and then I will start that test. So the earth definitely was just thinking why it has not gone up, why it has come on this. That was the very good moment, even the coconut was not fallen in his head, otherwise it was definitely some accident can happen. So 10 participants entered. Thank you. If the earth can attract on the apples, cannot attract the moon. That is the question comes, if the earth can attract the apple, why they are not going to attract the moon? So the surface of the same in both cases, what has happened? So that same type of the force is responsible for both the cases. 11 participants came here. There are 28 participants. All of you entered first. So here give that each point of the orbits in the moons fall toward the earth. So 10 students only entered. All are total students are 28. So all of you fast entered, because this is the checking time, and we will see that who is giving answers first. A speed test it is. That how much you are thinking and how it is coming now. So 10 students here, the fast speed up. There are 28 students, come on. It is a game. So that we are just playing a game on the gravitation. Quickly my dear. Quickly log in everyone. 12 students came here. 27 are here. So all of you log in fast so that we will start soon your test. 665379. Open your menti.com and just write the code 665379. Quickly students. All of you log in. So here give that at the each point of its orbit. Okay, I am going to start the test. Someone is having a fearness, that's why they are not coming. Please come very fast. Those are brave students, come fast in this game. All of you are invited. Come on, fast. 12 students out of 29. Quickly. So this is the first question in front of you. A big stone and a small are dropped from the roof of the house at the same time. Which one will reach the ground first? Big stone, small stone, both at the same time, not able to determine with the given data. Time up. Let us see how many have given the right answer. Okay, 7 students have selected the A, 2 students selected the B option, and the 4 students selected the C option, both of the same time, and no one has selected this thing. So only the 13 student here. Let us see the leadership board. Who scored the good marks? Good points. Okay. So this time the first position is Nandini. Congratulations, you have scored the 902 points. And Amrita has scored the 792 point, who is just existing in the second position. And Aryan Kesri is the 729 points. And the fourth student, Pranjal Srivastav. Congratulations, Nandini, you have scored that, no problem. Rest others also. Ivan, Sejal, Sivans Pathak, Aljaman, Irfan, others have not given the answer. Okay, students, now the second questions on your screen. The value of acceleration due to the gravity of Earth is. So let us see. Okay. 13 students have given the answer. Very nice. Time up. Let us see how many have. So the 4 students have selected the first option, same on equator and poles. 2 students selected this. B is the list of the equator. And 3 students have selected is the list on the pole and not able to determine the given data. Let us see who is on this. Let us see board. Okay. So no one has given this answer. Let us see that what happens. Next one means that the right answers you have not selected. Third question on your screen. An object is thrown vertically upwards and rises to the height of 10 meters. Calculate the velocity with which the object was thrown up. 9.8, the G value. Okay, 1 student given the option A, 3 students given the 16 meter per second, 2 students given me the third option 10 meter per second, and 6 students given 9.8. Let us see the leadership board. What is the answers actually? So here now you see the Aljaman. Aljaman is the 5th position. Aljaman, thank you so much. And Nandini is on the same point. Amrita is also on same point. Now the new student who is just in race 599, Aljaman. Next question, student. The time taken by the object to reach the highest point in the above question. 1.42 second, 1.5 second, 1 second, and 1.43 second. Wow, time up. Let us see how many have given. The 5 students given me the first option, 2 students given me the second option, that is the 1.5 second, and 5 students selected the C option 1 second, and the D students have D option selected by 1 student. Let us see the leadership board. So in this leadership board, see the position of the students. Evans Jetli this time have scored the 891 points and they have reached on the second position. See outstanding performance of this Evans Jetli. He is just going to reach on the above of these 4 students and below the Nandini. Nandini is the topmost one this time. Great efforts, great excitement. Wow. Only 13 students are playing this game. So student, time to time you have to check yourself. 5 question. Determine the gravitational force if the two masses are 30 kilograms and the 50 kilograms separated by the distance 4 meter. Here the value of G is given 6.6725. So 6.673 you can take into 10 to the power minus 11. Time's up. Let us see who is the first one. A option selected by 3 students 61.55. 4 students selected the 62.55 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton, and 1 student selected the 60.55 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton, and 2 students selected 59.55 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton. Let us see, check the leadership board. So this time Achal, Ved Singh, others, and Sivansh Pathak. So this has come. Now this is the Achal is the winner of this question. See that how the interesting it is. Okay. So you have seen, students, how these things are just done by these students, and really it's the very outstanding performance. So the Achal is the winner into this question. Great. So I was just talking about that gravitation. Here are the few questions I will ask. So you have to give me the answer. What is the universal law of gravitation? Raise your hand. What is the universal law of gravitation? Raise your hand who will give me the answer. Out of 31 students, give me the answer regarding that. What is the universal law of gravitation? Come on. Every object in the universe. No one is giving me the answers. What is the universal law of gravitation? Every object in the universe attract the every other object with a force which is proportional to the product of their masses. Students, what is the universal law of gravitation? So here, who will give me that?